So let's see. The masks will not stop the viruses from being breathed in. They're not made to filter out microscopic viruses. So the mask will not stop you from breathing in a virus. Now, the caveat or the other side of the coin is that when you breathe out, the same thing occurs. The mask will not stop you from breathing out any viruses either. Now, that all being said, the breath, the vaporous, gaseous breath, as you breathe it out, you're expelling pretty much what you breathed in. Now, I have a question. If this virus and all the other viruses and bacteria are all around us, you know, on the grocery shelves, and they're on the books at the libraries, and, you know, at the gas station and the convenience store, and especially down at the courthouse where you go down and cough up your money and pay your bills to the government, you know, tax collector's office. And these viruses are living on all the surfaces all around us. How does social distancing protect us from anything? If the viruses are everywhere, including in the air, how is it that the social distancing functions? I mean, come on, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I know that the corporate news media and all these government types are, you know, constantly blathering on about 6 feet apart. Well, what happens if the virus is on the door and the table and the chair and everything you exist around? The viruses are everywhere, so how does social distancing work? Now let's get down to the real heart of it here, folks. The Environmental Protection Agency has a list of U.S. cities that dump vast amounts of sewage into the environment every day. By the billions and 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 billions of gallons. Every day, over 750 cities in America dump vast amounts of millions and millions and millions of viruses all over the American landscape. Into the streams, the creeks, the rivers, the intercoastal, the estuaries, and of course into the harbors. Now folks, how does the social distancing work again when it is the government sewage operating the government sewers and the government is dumping the sewage? They're the ones that are, you know, the actors, they're the perpetrators of spreading all these viruses all over America. And in fact, this is going on all over the world. So Donald Trump, are you supposed to stand 6 feet away from New York Harbor? Are you supposed to stand 6 feet away from the Potomac and the Chesapeake and the Detroit River and the East River and the Ohio River and the new river and the Mississippi River? How about the Tampa Bay? Are you supposed to stand 6 feet away from Tampa Bay or 12 feet away, Donald Trump? And Mr. Fauci, Professor Fauci there, how does social distancing work when the governments, the states and the federal government, the military, the police agencies, the municipal authorities, the city fathers are dumping billions upon billions upon billions upon billions upon billions of gallons of sewage all over America every day? How does social distancing work there, Christopher Wray at FBI? And William Barr over there at the United States Justice Department. How is it exactly that a face mask that will not filter out viruses while you're breathing the gaseous, vaporous, atmospheric viruses in, how is it that a mask will stop the vaporous, gaseous breath full of viruses breathing it out? America, it's time to get real, man, and quit listening to these clowns that run places like Harris Teeter supermarkets. The Harris Teeter supermarkets do not allow the truth to be discussed in their stores. They want you to be brainwashed into this social distancing, gloves, hand sanitizer, all this other nonsense, and social distancing. If the masks will not stop a virus from being breathed in, how is it that they stop the viruses from being breathed out? Now, I don't know about you, but you move around and mill about inside a supermarket, and the entire interior atmosphere of supermarkets, gas stations, convenience stores, courthouses, malls, stores, anywhere you go, are laden with viruses being breathed out. And of course, you've got the rivers and the lakes and the creeks and the streams and the harbors and the estuaries and the outer coastal, the intercoastal, and all the harbors in America are full of massive, gargantuan, immense, unbelievable amounts of sewage from the government sewers that are dumping the government's sewage. Ladies and gentlemen, there's something to think about for you today. And I'm going to leave it right there. As always, hasta la vista. God bless, and you betcha, we're coming back.